this game going. The Rebels will kick this deep to begin the game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And it's a bunch formation. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Scanning the field. It's Hunt. Running back grabs it on a screen. Breaks loose at the 45. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Well, that's exactly why you dial up the screen. The defense is over-committing to the pass rush and trying to apply pressure on the quarterback. Great execution, plenty of space available, and, man, he had a convoy downfield to help him pick up big yards.
First down, looking to throw the ball. It's caught downfield. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
Man, Chris, we're just getting settled into this game, and already big plays.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
And they'll give it to the back. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a 3rd down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. He's hit as he throws it. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And he knocks that one right through. There's a flag down. If it's on the defense, wouldn't be enough for first-down yardage. You figure they'll take the 3 points. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Ball handed off. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Here's the handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the tight end. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Crispy gets so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space, and like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice 1st down.
And the Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside of the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Looking to pass here. After consecutive losses, we need a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. A handoff to the back. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. The Rebels bring their punt team onto the field. It's a low punt, won't travel very far. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Looking to throw. It's Hunt. Makes a quick grab. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team member. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Fires it to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Got a lane. Can he get in? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield, and that's why he got that ball to the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle.
7, Alabama, 3.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. He'll hand it off. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Second down coming up. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Ole Miss 7, Alabama 3.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. And that's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass. It's Hunt. Lets it go quickly. And he's got his man open downfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost him.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made after a big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Handoff in a single back formation. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Second down. We're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Just trying to get rid of it. And he throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but you better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play. Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the Ole Miss offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Rebels offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? The junior able to bring him down quickly. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the single back takes the handoff. Finds room at the 30. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
And then first down, right back to the running game.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Crucial third down play right here. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Nice first down run here by this running back, and these are the kind of situations on third and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
The Rebels pick up enough yards to move the sticks. And then first down, they go right back to him. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Oh, it's a reverse. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contain, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere, just textbook.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to scramble to his left. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And they've got the return corralled. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Dropping back, it's Hunt. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
The punt team making their way on the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. brought down by that coverage team.
And the Ole Miss offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? It's a run to the left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And the Rebels will bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
And your Alabama 1st and 10 will take over 1st and 10.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? And looking to throw now on 1st down. Oh, the pass is picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that has given this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Ole Miss.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That's a quick grab. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
What a valuable commodity for this offense. You get down into the red zone, the defense is worried about the receivers to the outside. Who better to get the ball to than the big tight end to be able to pick up a 1st down in the red area? Beautiful play.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Brings up 2nd down.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground. The next tip ball could be going the other way.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on 4th down, they won't go for it. Out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points before halftime. And the field goal is good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Here's the second down play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. The pass is intercepted. He's got some open field ahead. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Forced out of balance, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. Will be first down and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Tide offense line up here on first and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Gain moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. That puts him on top in the second half. Quarterback flashing the speed in that touchdown run. That's almost unfair, Kirk.
Well, I think out of all the quarterbacks in the entire country, this guy might be as fast as any of them. Why not utilize his speed when he can make defenses pay for it? It's a great design play and a nice touchdown.
And they get set now to try the PAT. The PAT is good, so it's a 13-10 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the fair catch is made right on the 5. Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. second down play coming up for this offense. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the run moves the ball into the 33. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Misses the receiver. Incomplete. 4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Looking to chuck it again. He'll try a pass here. He's got it, enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
This crowd is trying to make a difference in this football game and cheering on their defense, and that play right there will make everybody take a seat. What a great job of converting here.
The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The game makes it second and medium. Looking for some space. It's Hart. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. Defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
13.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop?
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field route, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Contact as he let the ball go. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that in.
He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's 4th down and long.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the return will be brought down. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Receiver makes the catch, and the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And here's the handoff. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's inside the 40. Just trucks through the defender. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On the ground, it's Hart. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Extra point makes the lead 11.
That makes the score. Ole Miss 25.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
13. Number 10 set to kick it off.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Back in motion now. Oh, what a move to break into the clear. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass. It's Hunt. It's complete. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Gives it to the back. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Down he goes, a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Quick pass, the catch is made. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit, recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Ouch, that is an obvious call. You cannot make contact with the quarterback after the throw. So a new set of downs to work with after the roughing the passer penalty on third down. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Incompletion sets up a second down. Receiver in motion now. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Hardy. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
Oh, it's snapped to the back. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And now the running back's got it again. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. And he pulls in the catch. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. And that's the 2-minute warning. And this offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. The Rebels starting a new series here on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And they'll use the ground game here. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Can he get there on the ground? They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. There's the handoff. Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play-action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Touchdown, Ole Miss. This offense cannot be stopped.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick off.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back to throw. It's Hunt. And here's a deep throw with the clock winding down. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. The pocket 0-0. Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kirk, but they looked pretty good out there today, and a very satisfying W.
I think this group has a chance to do